What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hot Soup Don John with Live. I'm gonna be your host tonight, eating soup that is. So before I start this off, man, you know, hey, what's up? So what I'm doing here, W.I.T.H TV, where we're gonna bring you some issues, some hot soup, some good topics. You know, I'm the host, Don John, Hot Soup Don John. This soup fire too. So I got a couple things I want to talk about today, or this evening. The first topic I want to talk about is, you know, a lot of people say they want to talk about the wall. Okay. Well, I'm not really. I just go ahead and say it. The wall, I look at it like $5 billion. I'm gonna be honest. We can spend that $5 billion on a lot of more things, especially with the education that's in the school, in these schools. I'm not really. I don't look at myself as like a politic. You know, I'm a left or a right. You know, I was brought up, growing up. Hey, baby, how you doing? I grew up thinking about how can I say it? Well, I was raised on Democratic. You know, vote Democratic, vote down the board. You know, I used to tell my kids that. I tell my kids that. You know, with voting. And to be honest with you, just being with politics is really not the way to go. Now, everybody talking about this is my thought. You know, I was gonna do live. I mean, I'm on live, but I was gonna do you know, live phone conversations with people that I know. I was gonna chime in on them, but I'm doing it off my phone right now. My iPad is charging. Hopefully next time I can do that one. I gotta go to the barbershop real soon. Give a shout out to my guy New York. You know, he be trimming my beard up real nice. So after I get done doing this, that's where I'm going. I watch a lot of people on YouTube. I'm not gonna try to butcher their name. I watch a lot of people that talk about prepping, like John X Army, Marfugal, Woodward TV. Woodward TV is pretty good. And it's very enlightening. It tells you about a lot of stuff. Now, most of these shows I watch, you know, I take the good with the bad. But we're going to get back into this topic about the wall. So the wall, everybody, some people for it, some people against it. I look at it like, why build a wall? And the only thing they got to do is go under it. So pretty much it's pretty much a waste of money. They can dig up under it. They can go a mile out somewhere. You know, that you got to think about. That's how, what's the dude name? El Chapo. You know, that's how he got out of prison, through underground, through tunnels. So why spend $5 billion on a wall? I'm just saying, it's a waste of money, man. That money can go to schools, school programs, and another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, you like how I was eating that hot soup, huh? Another thing I was talking about is I wanted to talk about was don't let the all this media and all this drama get you all riled up because it's everything in this life that we live is an illusion. That's the way they set it up. That's the way it's been applied. It is a spiritual war out here, and I was breaking it down to one of my friends a couple days ago, and pretty much when I say it's a spiritual war, you got to look at it on the flip side, whatever spiritual setting that you are in. It can be like just with your chakras. Like if you just trying to focus on your chakras, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to concentrate and meditate and do that and to learn it. At the same time, you got to work a 9 to 5 job or go to school and hang out with your friends or be in some kind of other activity. So by the time you really get into that, some people are like, oh man, it's just an hour a day or it's just 15 minutes. Actually, is it's a little bit longer than that. You know, you can do like, rush and do it if you want to do it. But do you really want to? I look at it like this. On the spiritual realm, if you're going to be doing that, the amount of hours that you put in a day to get paid, I think those hours should be applied to your spirituality. To really get tuned in. They talk about these clouds, and the chemtrails or contrails or whatever you want to call them. It's to protect the rays from heating up the earth and so we won't get radiation and all that crap, right? Okay, sounds good, right? But at the same time, they about to put in these 5G towers that's literally going to fry people and give people cancer. Talk about the Illuminati? Nope. I'm not talking about that one, not right now. Talk about this wall. I'm talking about these RIDF chips that you put in your hand. A couple of countries is already doing that right now. If you don't believe me, the only thing you gotta do is look it up. Google is good for information. YouTube is very good on information. And you guys should really look into these things about what's going on out here in this world. It's very insane. And it's going to get worse every day. It's going to get worse. You got a lot of people out here like prep. To be honest with you, some people just can't prep. And they're like, oh, just take 10 minutes a day, stack up on this, stack up on that. In reality, that's the reason why a lot of people don't get into the, how can I say it, the self prepping stuff. Because some people don't believe it. Spiritually thinking, what are we prepping for? Okay. So, Zay, let's say for this, let's say instant. Do you know what a EMF is? Probably not, right? Okay. Well, they got weapons that can literally knock all the power out. They got all kinds of weapons that they can do a lot of harm to millions of people. Okay? So a lot of people say prep. And what they mean by prep is you get you a bug out bag and you get canned goods, food rations, water. Because most of these, like this house we live in, is got a smart meter on it. So if they take the power grid out, how are we gonna get water? If you got a gas meter, it's a smart meter. How you gonna get gas? How come you ain't hearing it on the news? Because they're not gonna tell you. If they tell you on the news, it'd be chaos out here. People be running to the grocery stores. It'd be a lot of looting. It'd be chaos. Because the main reason why it'd be chaos is because the government, I ain't gonna even say the government, I want to say the powers that be. No, if they want to take this over, why would they warn us? They want this. They want this all by one person want to run this whole entire world. That's the whole objective, and they're gonna do whatever they can to do it. Trust me on that. It's written. They're gonna do that. The only thing we can try to do is soften the blow. But see, we got people out here that got free. Everybody out here got free will. That means people have free will not to listen to this conversation. They have the free will to be active. They have free will to get it across to the world. Okay? They messing with the educational system. The whole education system is rigged. That's just being honest. Gotta eat this soup before it get cold. It's good soup too. See, if your power go out, you don't got no gas, this is what you're gonna be eating. You're gonna be eating soup. That's good prepper food right here. Soup and coffee is gonna be your best friend. And I'm being dead serious. What kind of soup? You got stuff that you don't like. No, I got some beef in it, carrots, peas, potato, onion. It's good. I'm gonna eat all of it and it's hot. So, let me tell you about this. Love you too. Let me tell you about this chip. All right. Now, let's say for instance they shut the grid down. What I mean by the grid is they shut everything down. The rule of thumb is you never keep all your money in the bank. All right. And here go the reason why. Let's say for instance you got a couple grand in the bank. You only have like $500 in bills for the month for this month or next month. You only keep money in the bank for the bills. All right. Because you're going to need cash. You're going to need some of your jewelry. You're going to need all that. But if you don't got no cash on hand, let's just say, for instance, you have a debit card and they shut the grid down, how you going to get anything? See, people don't understand that. They like, oh, cash is not going to mean nothing. Okay. Shut the grid down, and you give somebody $10 for something that you really need that probably only costs two. Guarantee you they take that $10. Guarantee it. And then let's say, for instance, they get this 5G in, and they get the grid going back up. You try to say you had X amount of dollars in the bank. Well, the only way we can put these funds back into the bank, we got a new system now. But you got to get this chip in your hand, and they guaranteed to give you at least $2,000 or $3,000 to cover whatever needs to be covered for the months that we were shut down. Did I? Will I ever get a chip? No, no. Even if it even took for me to save somebody's life, I had to get a chip. I'm not getting it. Some things you just got to say no to, and that's one of them. I'll always say no to that. So I'm just being honest, man. Y'all really do need to start listening to people when they say prep and prepare. You know, a lot of people might say that I'm crazy or whatever, but how can you not prepare for the worst? That just say if it don't, okay, your kids can have that, your grandkids can have that, because sooner or later your power will get cut off. Sooner or later your water will get shut off. The way these machines or these bots taking over jobs. Look at retail. Retail used to be sky high. I don't even watch the news and I hear about the stock market going up and down. I'm just being honest, man. Some people y'all just don't want to listen. Y'all think it won't affect y'all until you really start seeing it. Until you start actually seeing these videos of what happens just in this year with these fires, these earthquakes. They getting worse and worse and worse. And the only thing y'all want to do is just party it up and blow your money. You don't even know where to start at. Do you know how to create a fire? Do you? Do you know how to protect yourself and your family? If somebody came in to kick open your door, do you? And everybody think it's a joke. Only thing you gotta do is dig in this world web and see certain things that happens in certain places. It's time for people in this world to pay attention, man. And remember, you in a spiritual war. You know, it don't matter what kind of religion you are in. You are in a spiritual war. You are sidetracked to go to work, buy a car, and pay bills. Everybody like, oh, I'm not a slave. Yes, you are a slave. The people that's not a slave are the ones that's living out in the woods and living off the land. If you're receiving money or earning money, you are a slave. Everybody say, "Oh man, it's hard to live on your own." Yeah, because you was taught how to live in this kind of world. How come you think You need a license to hunt. You need a license to fish. You need a license to carry a gun. Y'all really got to think outside the box, man. You know, like it's hard to even like. I'm pretty sure in some places you can't even collect rainwater, and if you did, you have to filter the heck out of it because all the stuff they've been putting in the sky. You can look that up too. And they've been and people so sleep on it, man. They've been doing it since like the 30s and 40s, bro. The only thing you gotta do is look this stuff up. Look it up. You know, I'm no Bible thumper or none of that. I'm far from that. But I can tell you one thing. What I don't like about this wall, and I'll tell you why I don't like about this wall. They say it's to keep the immigrants out, right? Okay. But let's get down to the reality of the things. And here go the reality. God made the world, then he made us, right? Okay. Most of y'all would say yes. Okay. So you think that God made all of us and say, look, y'all stay over here in this field over here, y'all stay over here in this field over here, y'all stay over here in this field. It don't happen like that. And the first thing people say is, well, they're gonna come in and they're gonna take our jobs. Or oh man, they're gonna come in and start chaos and bring in drugs. That's what you pay your dollars for. To pay the police, to pay the federal government, and everybody else has been taking. Because they the one designed this system anyway to get all these criminals and get the drugs out of here. And it's our job to get rid of the people that say they gonna help us and they don't. It's that simple. Y'all programmed to this, man. Well, he said this, and I'm not voting for him. He said this, and all he a bad president. They all pawns, man. I don't got nothing bad about him, but I just see the reality of it. You know, if I was a multi-billionaire and I got paid a year, a half a million or whatever you get paid, I say I don't want that money either, because that's like pennies to me, and I'm a billionaire. That's pennies. That's something that you give to your grandkids. That all right, I worked here for a year. I'm gonna give this to Billy when he turned 20. Put it in a trust account. And you think them people don't think like that? They do. They absolutely do. And I'm not saying those people that got money like that are bad people. I'm just saying these people out here in this world, they can actually they it's so many they pay for their knowledge, but they utilizing it the wrong way. So at the end of the day, it's about I wasn't gonna do no live show. I was gonna just record it and then while I'm eating my soup. But I'm gonna have to be honest, man. I'm gonna do whatever I can positive to get this message out to everybody that click on this feed, man. That's my thing about the wall. And I was gonna have people call in because there's a couple of my friends that really wanted to talk to me and discuss about that. Also, side note, I think ESPN should do a 30-30 on the dynamic duels. The best 20 dynamic duels in basketball. If they have, they need to hurry up and put it on TV because I haven't seen that one yet. If they haven't, then they need to do that. So ESPN, y'all really need to get on that. A lot of people was eager to see that, man. And if we haven't seen it, it's probably because we work all the time, man. You know. So, like I said, I was gonna do some live calls, but I'm on my phone doing this right now, and my iPad is charging. So, I just want to let y'all know, world, family, friends, whoever come across this, man. At the end of the day, you have free will. At the end of the day, don't complain. If you know you can change something and turn it into a positive on a daily basis, do it. Because when you do that, you're changing the world. Nobody said this was going to be easy. Nobody said this job was going to be easy, man. It's never easy. If it's easy, that means you're not really doing it. You know, me, I had so many. It just don't happen like that. It comes with growth. You know, and that's why I wanted to do live chats so other people can chime in and we can get a real topic going. And I won't just be jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping to different topics. But this is a spiritual war we living in, and y'all really need to stay in tune with it. I can talk about that topic all day. We can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm eating this soup, giving y'all a little bit of my thoughts on things, and they're not gonna put everything on the news. All right, so y'all better get with the program, man. It don't hurt to get people together, come up with a location saying if it goes down, what y'all gonna do. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When they come, man, when stuff really hit the fan, look what they just did to California. Most of those people that they hit in California got bread, man. Just remember that. So just what you think they're gonna do to these small little itty bitty cities, man? And if y'all think that they don't got weapons to really do that, you are fooled. You are fooled. And the reason why you were fooled is because you're not trying to think like they would think. Just think about it for a minute. Think about if you had $1 trillion, what could you do to help society? A lot, right? So just imagine if you had $1 trillion and you want to take over the world, a couple of trillion. And you gotta remember, these people, families been doing this for a long, long time. So they got plenty of dough, man. Plenty of it. And these people are very intelligent too. I was just watching the video a couple months ago, and this is when uh, George Bush Sr. was president, and you can look it up. It's called the Super Collider. They went miles in the ground, almost something like they did with CERN. And he was pushing it and pushing it and pushing. He even said he's gonna keep pushing it. And you really think them people closed that down, or they never got the funds to keep that going? Come on, man. And if they did, that just even show you that's safer. That's not giving them the benefit of the doubt. They shut the program down. These people dug like 54 miles in the ground, bro. It's either 14 miles down and 54 miles wide, and it's based in Texas. Look it up. Called Super Collider. Look it up. They got like a 30-minute video on it. You should watch it before they ban that one too. I just watched another video. They show people act like they was protesting. And they had the Marines or some military guys out there. And they had this high frequency like noise reactor that you couldn't, the city couldn't hear it. It was like a high frequency. And they was all acting like they was protesting. And the people in the military hit that button, man. Them people ran like they seen a hot breathing dragon. So let's say, for instance, you're a battle nut. You like to see things blow up, or you like to see people hurt. We got plenty of people out here in this world that's like that. Imagine you had unlimited money and almost unlimited resources. Imagine what you can do. Get with the program, people. These people not playing. They're playing for keeps. Certain things you can't even say on YouTube, you can get banned. Possibly go to jail. I'm trying my best not to cuss, none of that. Because I want this to reach to as many people as possible. You know, if you pray, if let's say for instance you pray once a day, start praying twice a day. And once you get that down pack, start praying 3 times a day. Do it more and more and more. If you meditate more, find more time. If you like to prep. Start doing the things you love. And that's another reason why I got on YouTube too. Because I like to run my mouth. I like to talk. In a good way. In a good way. And my soup's still hot. I just want to tell y'all people, man, it's time to wake up. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen today. And I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. Let's just say let's just play something real quick. Let's say it happened in the next 5 years. Whoever watches this video, everything I said to you, you're going to wish you would have did it. And then I thought to myself, now I'm not a big big guy on prepping and this and that and conspiracy or whatever. But what made me think about this though, you always got that what if, right? So I told myself, how would I feel if something did happen and the little $20 and $30 that I had, I could have bought food ration bars, could have bought some water, could have bought more filters. Then I gotta watch. Now I know I can fast for days, and I can go with little amounts of food. But what about my kids? They're not built like that, like with me. Like they're not built like me, and I'm seeing my kids wither away. And let's say, for instance, it happened within that we went like that with no power, no gas, no water for 6 7 months. The only thing you gotta do is look everything I'm telling you, just look it up. Find time to look up the stuff I'm telling you. And then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So back with what I was saying, I started telling myself, and I'm like, man, we made it. But everybody else gone. I had to live with that for the rest of my life, thinking like, damn, the only thing I had to do is grab this, grab that. Because as parents, we promised that we will protect our children. You got to hold yourself more accountable for knowing that anything in this world is possible. And with that being said, you start planning, man, or you're gonna fall like the rest. You think these people they got these ridiculous amount of money is getting these FEMA camps for just building them just to be building them? Okay, keep being naive. I'm not saying go to the grocery store and get this and get that and spend a whole lot of money. I'm just saying when you have time, you need to find time to get y'all things together, man. It's cold outside too. Y'all remember about the I think it was back in '77, the Chicago storm. A lot of people died in that, man. A lot of people went without power for a couple months and died. I don't remember how it was, but I remember it was like yeah, I think it was like 4 5 feet of snow. I could be wrong, but I remember it was a huge number. It was a big amount of snow. They just had like I just was listening to some. They had a tornado somewhere where hardly tornadoes ever hit, and it was in the United States. Like y'all need to get in tune with this world, man. No, stop trying to kick it all the time. Cause this is what you're gonna be doing. I'm eating this now, but when everything hit the fan, you're gonna be eating this. Bet you won't be eating no burgers. Bet you won't be eating no ribs. You're gonna be eating cans of sardines, tuna. Now if you with a good pack of people that got a garden, in the way this world is right now anyway, they say like 85% of the people that live in America is obese anyway. So you know what that means, right? Y'all don't really eat fruits and veggies anyway. I'm being real. That's not me talking about y'all. That's the world with the stats saying that. So don't go up here saying, oh man, Hot Soup Don John, I'm not watching this channel, man. This dude's garbage. He's calling everybody fat. Hell, I'm overweight. Let's get that straight. But I know what to do to get myself detox. Have I done it? Yes. Was it hard? No. It was just a little bit of discipline. Bang. It's my dog over here. He want to go outside. So I'm going to let little buddy out real quick. Give me a couple minutes. We'll let him out. I'm going nowhere. I'll be back. Come on, boy. You go outside? Huh? Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Go. Go potty. All right, I'm back. I don't got too many viewers anyway, so I'm gonna keep talking. Yeah. But I want to tell y'all, man, start taking your life a little bit more serious. Um, if y'all checked the video at the beginning, I named a couple people that that I subscribe to on YouTube. Whenever you have a little time, you need to check them people out. You know, they got some good info. You know, but to be honest with you, half the stuff they've been talking about, I've been knowing that the world been flipped upside down, in and out, sideways, left to right, upside down for a very long time. So at the end of the day, people, it's your free will and it's your choice what you're gonna do. Never forget that. If you decide not to listen, it's on you. If you do, only thing I gotta do is come with a plan and start talking to people. And just because you talk to people and you want to prep and get certain people in your circle, there's nothing wrong with that either. You know, rather have a plan than not have a plan. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna be chasing in no field, running for my life. I'm staying at home. So if they want me, they're gonna have to drag me up out of here. And if they drag me up out of here, I'm not gonna be on this earth no more anyway. That's the best way of saying it. Y'all people need to start asking yourself about about life, and when you sit down and you look at your children, and you look at your friends, and you look at your family, and you look how many people die of cancer, it's sad, man. The food that they putting in, they messing with a lot of people. They messing with everybody. It's not just a certain culture. You know, that's what's wrong with people, man. Y'all so divided. It's ridiculous. The only time everybody join in is when everybody's life is at jeopardy, and that's sad. Like, ask yourself when the last time you opened the door for somebody. Like the small things, and really cared about it. Treat people how you want to be treated, man. I can see BS a mile away. I can see it. And everybody like, oh man, you psychic, bro. And how did you know? Do. No, man, it's just you know when somebody's trying to get over it. Hey, if you don't feel that way, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. You know, God gave everybody a gift, man. When you find it, utilize it and use it. Always remember that God gave everybody a gift. And I'm being so real when I say that. Start listening to when you're constantly hearing the same thing over and over and over and over. Remember, it just might be true. It's a good possibility. All right. Anyways, I'm about to go to the bar. I'm about to go holler at my guy in New York. Hopefully, when my iPad get charged up, I can get some people to tune in. Um, like I said, this is the beginning stages, man. I'm gonna keep grinding this out. I'm gonna keep grinding it out. I'm gonna start writing more stuff down, get out more topics, try to get some more people to join in so we can talk about some things and relate back to each other. It's crazy what things is going on out here, man. A lot of people think this is a game, but it's really not a game. You know, they messing with vaccinations. And there's proof out there for all this stuff. Like, only thing you gotta do is start looking it up instead of being on Facebooks with likes and who did this and who shot this person, who shot that person, who's smoking this and who's smoking that. You know, who want to roll up, who want to smoke one. You know, or it could just be me. But life ain't all about fun and games either, man. You gotta get tuned in with yourself, with your inner self, who you really are. I want to say it to you like this: everything that you have in this life is temporary. Remember that. This hoodie I'm wearing, when I'm gone, somebody else will be wearing it. This watch I'm wearing, when I'm gone off this planet and I'm no longer breathing and my heart is no longer beating, somebody will have this. The car you drive, somebody will have that. The job you used to have, somebody will have that too. And the money that you've been saving, mm, somebody gonna have that too. So enjoy the life while you got it. But at the same time, stay in tune with your spirit, man. And that's for everybody out here. I don't believe, and I'm just saying me. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking on me. I don't believe that God made one being of people and just said, y'all the chosen ones. At the end of the day, y'all coming home with me and heck with everybody else. Ha! Okay, that's a joke. I don't care how much proof you throw at me. I'm gonna still say it's a joke. No, Jay Leno said something that made sense one day to me. He had somebody on the show and he was saying they was talking about religion and things of that nature, right? And he said, as long as the as long as the religion is positive and is seeking up to a higher power, it's all good. All right. Like I said, I'm not the one here to judge, but I know man didn't put his hand in the soup bowl plenty of times with no spoon, and his hands was dirty. You get what I'm saying? So just think about this: if we had 10, 20 people, and I made a hot pot of soup, and I've been coughing and sneezing all day. Remind you, I haven't been sneezing around. I've been trying to keep my hands clean and got gloves on. Let's make it real good. Had gloves on, everything. Even had like a little face mask on, right? But the only one thing nobody paid attention to is that big old soup spoon. I take a sip and put the same spoon back in and just turn it. Would you eat it? You won't. So you know what these people doing to everybody. So why you keep accepting it? Ask yourself that question every day. And if it gets you riled up, okay, channel that energy into some positive energy and start looking out for your brothers and sisters, for your aunties and uncles, for your children, for your grandma and grandfather, for your friends, for people you don't know down the street. Learn how to help somebody else out for a change and stop being so selfish. That's how you change the world. Stop being so judgmental. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you'll be cool. Start getting in tune with your spirit. Like I said, man, I listen. That's why I keep this page open. I want to always keep my channel open. If you want to see the people that I watch, pretty sure you can go into my into the deep part of this channel that I have and look at the people I watch. I keep that open. I don't close it. You know, y'all can make your own judgment about me. Y'all can Judging say, oh, this dude don't know what he's talking about and this and that. Okay, just watch the people I watch. And then when you see the people I watch, start cross-referencing everything. And then you're going to be saying, oh, man, Don, he on something. Got soup on something. I know I'm on something. Thing is, man, the better grab this internet while it's free right now. When it start costing a couple coins, you're gonna wish that you would have got that info. Because what's wrong with society right now, they don't want to go to the library and pick up a book. They want to pick up that tablet, they want to pick up their phone and swipe left, swipe right, swipe up, swipe down. And boom. What's gonna happen when they put these chips in everybody and everybody got with the program? And you saying, nah. But that old survival guide book that you wanted to read, you can't read it because you misplaced it or you gave it to somebody. And there was something in there that you really wanted to learn. You just kept on putting it away. But you ain't standing with no chip. You ain't gonna get with that though. I hope whoever come across this channel, man, really take the time and watch this video. I'm sorry it took a long time. I know I was writing a lot. But I do want to tell y'all one thing. You're crazy if you do. You can build a wall and you can dig like a mile away and go right up under it. So why spend $5 billion on a wall and everybody arguing about something that's petty? Y'all better get with this program, man. These people was putting this illusion out here and distracting y'all for all this other stuff that's really going on, man. Just do your research, man. And then when you start getting this research, you know, do something with it. Do something with it, man. Like I used to say a long time ago, and I want to say it right now because I'm about to cut off. The easiest thing in this world is to be negative. The hardest thing in this world is to be positive and really want to be positive. That's the challenge. And if you really want to maintain that, there's things out here that can teach you that. Or you just want to be ignorant, naive your whole life, so be it. At the end of the day, you got free will. So this is your boy, Hot Soup Don John, the host for W.I.T.H TV. And back again, I'll tell you once again, what the hell.